My dudes. All right. So here it is. It's official. This is the first video of the Combat Cast channel, I guess you'd call it. So it's pretty crazy. I decided, after moving down here to Florida that, after enjoying the fishing so much and the nature and everything like that, I think I've probably got enough time, hopefully, to put on a pretty good YouTube channel. I called it Combat Cast because I'm a veteran, and part of my goal here for the channel is to be able to go fishing with other veterans and talk to them. Be able to talk to them, hear their stories, hear their, about their time in the military, talk to them if they've got experience with fishing, about what they like to use bait-wise, and, the fish they like to go for, and then fishing stories. We'll talk about crazy stuff that's going on, Bigfoot stories or alien sightings, or, the latest Joe Rogan podcast or whatever, just a channel where, guys and gals that enjoy this kind of outdoorsy stuff can come and watch and just kind of like be a part of the gang and hang out. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things in our life, I feel, that takes up our time and is stressful, and, things that we have to worry about. And hopefully that this channel, Combat Cast, that we can just be about, relaxing, enjoying the day, seeing what beautiful fish out here, enjoying nature. So it's kind of like a veteran and fishing channel, and, just being able to be one of the boys. Just come and talk, chill, enjoy life, man, see what goes on. A little bit about myself. I'm AJ. Originally, I'm from Colorado. It's where I spent most of my life at. Then I joined the military and did the military thing. I was an infantryman, 11 Bravo, and served in Afghanistan, the whole shebang. Went through all the bullshit. It is what it is. Enjoyed my time in the service. I met some really, really cool people. Really, really enjoyed working with a lot of the guys. Met some stupid people too. It's part of it. A little bit of both in every job, probably. But yeah, now I'm married. We moved down to Florida after living in Colorado for a bunch of years. I met my wife and got married in Colorado, and we've got some kids and stuff, and now we moved down to Florida. We decided we wanted to do that. Got a little bit of health issues from the military. My VA doctors basically said you should live somewhere by the ocean, sea level, instead of being in the altitude. The altitude will keep messing you up. So we decided to move down here to Florida, and I'm so blessed and so happy that we did. I've enjoyed every minute of it since we've gotten down here. Try not to complain about anything, because I really do feel like, it's legit that we're down here, man. Let's see. I work at Bass Pro part-time right now, mainly for my discounts. I get fishing stuff that's good stuff for good price. But yeah, I work at the Fort Myers Bass Pro. If anybody wants to come down and say hi, I'm a firearms outfitter, so we'll hook you up with some guns, send you on your way, just like good American stuff. So I work at Bass Pro part-time. I get to go fishing on all my free time and stuff like that. It's great, man. Like, I enjoy my life a lot. I wanted to make a YouTube channel and share, like, the good things that happen in my life out here while I've been out in nature and stuff like that. I just want to share it with other people, So it's a little bit about myself. I'm sure I'll get into more of it as time goes on with the videos and things like that. We live here in Port Charlotte, Florida, and it's pretty sick, dude. There's a lot of good fishing over here, I caught a pompano for the first time a couple months back. It was crazy. Immediately put that thing in my freezer. It was ginormous. Delicious. It's amazing. Just straight from the ocean to your table. Can't get better than that. We'll go over like things I'm cooking with stuff I catch and all that stuff. It'd be good. It's going to be a good channel. So Hopefully we get some really cool veterans on here. I was talking to my buddy the other day. It made me super sad because, I was telling him about wanting to make a channel and everything like that, and told him about Combat Cast and how, I was basically kind of dead set on making this channel, and how, I was hoping I'd get to interview some World War II veterans. My buddy was like, well, I think the time for that might be over, man. Like, I don't think there's really too many of those guys left, or if any at all. It just made me got to thinking, I was like, dude, he's totally right. The war was like 80 something years ago, and what phenomenal men those guys were. They were just like the example for just hardcore, good human beings who have like good American values. And that was like the epitome of America, was in World War II. Those are like, they don't make men like that anymore, And it's sad that, he's probably right. I'm not going to be able to interview any of those guys, probably. If there is any alive in my area or whatever, I'd love to hear from you. Love to get you on the show. You know what I mean? I'll come out there, dude. We'll have the people at the veterans homes yelling at us about fishing in their ponds or something like that. But we'll go out there, we'll get an interview done. I'd love to hear you guys' story. That's a tremendous part of history. And, once you're gone, the stories are gone. So, and that's every veteran, man. I've got my stories. I know tons of guys, and that's part of why I want to do this channel. It's because I want to get those stories out, man. I want to have guys, tell me about the funny things and the shitty things. And, we don't got to get into war stories or anything like that, but, we can just talk about, your time in the military. Like your guys' time does matter. We all served and stuff like that. Our time matters. And, I want to share the veteran story with people, man. And so, like, Afghanistan vets, Vietnam vets, Korean vets, any vets I can get on here, throw a line out with you, catch a fish, man, and talk about, like, our times. Let's do that. What a great opportunity. So anyway, man, that's kind of the gist of it. I just want to do a short video. I don't even have GoPros or any of that fancy stuff that these other YouTuber guys have yet. I'm working on getting it. Hopefully I get my discount at Bass Pro and get a GoPro at a pretty good price. You know what I'm saying? I got this sick shirt, this fishing shirt. This thing's pretty gnarly, dude. It's got like breathable stuff. It's good stuff. The Bass Pro's got some good stuff, man. I'm trying to get over to the Bassmaster Classic this year in 2026 over in Tennessee. I'd love to get, hopefully by that time we got a GoPro and stuff, and we can film the Bassmaster Classic. I want to get some tickets for the weigh-ins. I want to go see that stuff, man. I'm huge on fishing. Love bass fishing, and just gonna see what kind of happens. So anyway, that's the gist of it. I'm filming this on my phone, so hopefully it doesn't look too bad once I upload it on the channel. Again, it's the first video ever. We'll go over in other videos. I'll go over like all my fishing stuff, what I like to use. I am not like a super master fisherman professional guy. I think I do pretty all right, and that's, I've tried to learn as much as I could about the sport, honestly. I've done a lot of research. I've watched a lot of videos. I've, talked to guys about different baits and how they act underwater and all that stuff like that. I just tried to do my best to understanding how to be the best fisherman I could, because I enjoy the shit out of it. It's so fun, So, yeah, we'll go over gear and stuff like that. I got this sweet pole, the carbon light. This thing's nasty, man. A straight lip ripper. So, yeah. Love you guys, you future subscribers and fellow dudes coming to the channel. Dudettes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, let's get together. Let's make this thing big, dude. Let's do some fishing. Let's go fishing. So, anyway, have a good one.